Well, good morning, good afternoon, and of course, good evening, traders from across the globe. Welcome to my 2646th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar. How are you guys? So I'm back. I know I was in New York, New Jersey. I was in Pennsylvania. I had a wedding and a funeral. Both were really touching, fantastic things. And I am back in my seat, and let's talk about markets. Yes, trading is risky. Never trade without stops. Put them in first, but the OMNI has been killing it for us lately. Thank you, OMNI. Let's move forward. Video number 2646 is happening on Wednesday morning for trading on Wednesday. Let me show you what's going on. E-mini S&P starts off with a red OMNI. We get short today. Basically at the highs, it dumped. We got out. Trade done. ES is coming back up now and actually putting in a new daily high for the day. It's not running away, but it's actually come back from its lows, put in a new daily high. But look, we broke the 200 bar moving average just for a day so far. If somehow it closes back above it, that would be considered a hold. So let's see what happens. Now, let's go look around. There's some interesting things going on. Check this out. In a webinar, a live webinar, just last month, a few weeks ago for Metastock, the Metastock Traders Summit, I showed you this very chart. And I said, traders, we are about to start to fall back. We have to have a repricing due to the bond movement. The bonds dropped so dramatically, the bond futures, it spiked interest rates. The market will have to adjust. Don't get worried. It's not going to be a crash. It's just going to adjust down to probably this question mark. And that's exactly where we left off, and I will find that webinar and drop the link below this video. You can watch it in its entirety. But in that webinar, I told you this is mapped out, and this is where it will go, down to this question mark. Now let me add the days in since that webinar, and that'll bring us to today. So that would be 10/4. Check this out. And here is what's happened thus far. Look at what's happened. Exactly what we expected. And it's just about down here at the question mark. Now, this has found support here each time. Even if it has a downward drop like this one, it finds support here. It found it again back here. It found it back here. And I expect it to find support here. Now, the market had to adjust for interest rates dropping and for something else. Let's go back. Let's go look at another chart now. We had the price of crude go crazy. That always makes the stock market drop. Now look what's happened to crude lately. It has broken out of the channel, came back up and tested it, failed, and is starting to break down. Now, crude was all the way up here at 95. It's trading at 85. That's a plus. Maybe we're going to start to find legs in our drop. Why? Well, because we're just about at the projection, and when it was made, we were all the way up here, and it looked like the end of the world was coming. And now we're about here, and the third reason was this. Check this out. Don't forget about this. And all of this was in the webinar. We talked about bonds, and I gave you a number. I said bonds would drop to 109, and that would probably make the interest rate that we're paying on 30-year mortgages get somewhere near 10%. Now, today the low is 109.20 in bonds, and when I told you that, we were way up here in the 120s. We went all the way down to 109 as projected. We hit 109.20 today and rallied up. So bonds have adjusted. The market has adjusted for the bonds. If bonds start to find some legs down here around the 109 area, I believe our E-mini S&P will find some legs. And that's what's starting to shape up. So I don't know that those legs will come in today, but I'm glad we took profits because it looks to me like something is going on here. We have almost reached the projected areas that I showed to all of you in my last live webinar. So be a little careful here. maybe we should stop falling in love with the downside as much as we've been in love with it, and let's see what develops over the next couple of days. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. I hope that will help you get through the rest of the day trading on Wednesday, and we'll see if we could do another video tonight to catch up. Traders, thank you so much. I am live in my live trading room, on camera and microphone at livewithoscar.com. Please come join me. It's a free membership, no credit cards required. And then remember, keep your emotions out of this, kids. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Stops are in. Emotions are out. Rock and roll, traders. I hope this helps. I will see you all at livewithoscar.com.